First off, I am 35 years old. I am divorced, and I live in a van down by the river.
Number 10, Weekend Update, Smokery Farms.
Here to comment are the owners of Smokery Farms meat gift delivery service, Vanetta and Wileen Starkey.
A.D. Bryant and Kate McKinnon sometimes break during their shared SNL sketches. Selling cuts of meat from bad animals, the performers look like they're ready to lose it in this Weekend Update feature.
You do not need to feel guilty with us, because going forward, Smokery Farms will only serve meat from animals that are individually stupid and bad.
Colin Jost plays along as the duo continues to push through their sketch. Avoiding eye contact with each other, both actresses barely make it through the crazy script without breaking character.
And the scent is strong. Now, our veal cutlet, okay?
Their prop basket of raw meat also throws them for a loop, as its pungent scent floods the set. Building off of the chaotic premise, the comedians have a field day with the writing and stumble through their remaining dialogue.
Oh, yum! Yeah. Now, I gotta say that this, now what is it? You think this? This roast duck got to be.
Number 9, Whiskers Are We with Tiffany Haddish.
So come on down for our Fall Cat giveaway here at Whiskers Are We.
This sketch is what happens when live animals feature heavily on the show. With this idea about a cat adoption center, Whiskers Are We forces Kate McKinnon and guest host Tiffany Haddish to handle multiple felines at once.
I got the cookie.
The animals soon rebel as the cast attempts to keep the sketch on track. Playing referee to a basket of feisty cats, the actresses introduce more and more pets that don't want to be there.
First I laughed, then he choked me from across the room.
Dumb little jerk.
You look tense. You look tense.
McKinnon has her work cut out for her as she holds a hairless cat that is ready to fight.
You won't have to worry about shedding with Toby.
He shaved everything off for a gay circuit party.
Despite the distractions, the two performers complete the piece without any injuries or major catastrophes. Number 8, The Californians. Stuart has cancer.
I'm glad you came over, Devon.
What too?
Maybe you should get going before Stuart gets home.
Among the more famous recurring sketches of its era, The Californians has taken on a life of its own with its parody of soap operas and the SoCal lifestyle. The direction-obsessed characters discover dramatic revelations about each other that prompt ridiculous reactions.
I skipped Wilshire and took Beverly over to Santa Monica and took that all the way up.
Hey, Stuart, yeah, I just came over to fix the speakers, the outside speakers on the patio. I think they sound pretty good.
Fred Armisen's wild delivery throws off Bill Hader almost instantly, with the latter unable to contain himself as Armisen and Kristen Wiig play their parts with complete gusto.
Shit, get home! Get back on San Vicente, take it to the 10, then switch over to the 405 North and let it dump you out into Mulholland where you belong!
By the time the Portlandia lead makes a toast, his on-screen friend almost breaks once more.
I'd like to make a toast. Thank you, Aubrey, for bringing this wonderful California wine all the way from Santa Barbara County, California.
You can only imagine getting through a scene like this with some of the most brilliant comedic minds at the top of their game. Number 7, Dr. Beeman's office. Test results.
No, there's no Mark here. My name? It's Mark.
Will Ferrell leads this sketch as a doctor with questionable methods and a habit of taking long phone calls.
He's looking at me right now. His big, sweaty, fat face, sucking in air like a dying fish.
As absurd as they come, this scene features several characters that seem eager to sabotage it at any point. The appearance of Tim Meadows only makes things crazier as he dances.
I'm sorry, there's absolutely nothing I can do for your son, but I can do the robot.
While the couple awaits their child's test results, the doctor frequently says dialogue that's hilariously misplaced. Even Farrell ends up laughing along with scene partner Molly Shannon in this meandering sketch.
Truth is, we misplaced your baby.
You can tell the writers hit a dead end with the final product, but the performers managed to carry it to the finish line with a knowing wink.
That was a rough.
Number 6, Locker Room Pep Talk. Quarterback and guest host Peyton Manning joins a losing basketball team for this sketch. Hoping to rally his team in the locker room, Coach Will Forte dances to a supposedly inspiring track. Various cast members try to keep a straight face and hold towels over their mouths to stop themselves from laughing. After some stellar moves, Manning joins Forte to dance along with him.
I am feeling it, Coach.
The ironic track and Forte's flourishes are so ridiculous that everyone is seconds away from chuckling. And through it all, you can tell that the lead performer really goes for it in a sketch that almost destroys the cast. Number 5, Girlfriend's Game Night. In this sketch, Bill Hader plays an elderly man named Horace that joins his partner for a game night.
Hi. Sorry we're late. It's been a chaotic week. Horace's sons are suing me again. Horace, where are you going? To the Chicago... Oh, Horace! Be careful!
The awkward gathering seems to be going well until Cecily Strong has to sit on Horace's lap. Considering the wacky script and direction, it's only a matter of time before somebody loses control.
Don't do that here.
Hurry, it's a good one.
Hader later backs up and is unable to see as he begins pushing the table behind him.
You know what? No.
Taking half the set with him, the performer stifles a laugh as he tries to deliver his lines.
You should be ashamed of yourselves. This one is...
Melissa Villaseñor in particular hides her face as she giggles through the mistake. Thankfully for everyone, nobody was injured, and the set didn't completely collapse. Number 4, Dress Rehearsal, Ronaldo and Alexi. This sketch might have been an excuse for two friends to try out their best comedic accents.
Okay, so Santa Claus, he says I'm going to put Rodolfo in the...
As two talkative doormen, Bill Hader and Fred Armisen greet the people who exit their building with tales about Christmas. They also try to maintain their composure through the lengthy stories.
Hey, Bobby, drunk uncle.
You see me?
You see me?
Thanks, baby.
As performers like Vanessa Bayer and Bobby Moynihan stop by, the main duo crack each other up with their zany personalities. Both actors crumble as they can't seem to get through their dialogue without laughing.
So, they made this...
Even Jamie Foxx spots them and tries to hold himself together. In a failed attempt to salvage the sketch, the main players make it all the more hilarious with their fumbled efforts.
And last year, this guy, for a tip, he gave me a red wine. And you know what the label was saying?
Van Buren Estates?
Yeah.
Number 3, Super Showcase Spokesmodels.
Congratulations, Deborah.
You're on your way.
With two of the funniest performers in SNL history leading the way, this sketch is one of the best moments of both Kristen Wiig and Maya Rudolph's time on the show. Their two models reveal a list of game show prizes in a string of visual gags.
It's a real all-in-one.
It's a glamorous one day, no night stay, and the baby will be giant Ryan officer.
Doing poses and using accents, the comedians cannot help but giggle during their presentation. Bill Hader also tries to mask his laughter as the piece goes off the rails.
If your mom likes chicken, you might like chicken.
You like chicken, Deborah?
showing off golf packages and chickens. There's no way any of the comedians could stay professional through this wacky scene. Along with fantastically funny stars at the helm, this sketch is so silly that it was bound to break down. Number 2, Matt Foley, Van Down by the River.
All right, how's everybody? Good.
There are few SNL characters as iconic as Chris Farley's Matt Foley. In one of the show's finest moments, Farley exits a family's basement to wreak havoc on them.
First off, I am 35 years old. I am divorced, and I live in a van down by the river.
The entire scene works as a performance showcase that is so gloriously unhinged that nobody is completely ready for it. Getting up close and personal with co-stars David Spade and Christina Applegate, the loud motivational speaker is so crazy that it's impossible for them to keep a straight face.
From what I've heard, you're using your paper not for writing, but for rolling doobies. You're gonna be doing a lot of doobie rolling when you're living in a van down by the river.
The comedian even caps off the sketch by falling into a coffee table, showing the lengths he'll go to for a laugh.
Oh, Matt's gonna be your shadow. Here's you, here's Matt. There's you, there.
With the feeling that the entire cast could have broken down at any minute, there's an added layer of comedic tension in this classic sketch. Number 1, Every Stefan.
Hey, Stefan, are you okay? You seem different.
I've had a weird few years.
Okay.
Yeah.
Stefan is one of the most popular recurring characters in Weekend Update history, with every sketch revolving around a ridiculous list of New York clubs. Each explanation involves increasingly bizarre venues that Bill Hader already has a tough time delivering. But co-writer John Mulaney makes it harder by changing the script at the last minute.
Well, they have a Jewish Dracula.
Oh, what's his name?
Sidney Applebaum.
This ensures that Hader trips up during the live show because he has to read several lines for the first time.
For a healthy snack,
that'll be good, yep.
Hit the bar and have some Frasians. Raisins that look like Frasier. or try your luck with the human piñata.
With that knowledge in mind, it's amazing that the performer can get through any of his performances. It's also easy to see why he chooses to keep covering his face throughout his appearances. Do you agree with our picks? Check out this other recent clip from Ms. Mojo. And be sure to subscribe and ring the bell to be notified about our latest videos.